let's move on. We've got a veteran quarterback that is under fire this week, actually for the last couple of weeks, and he's getting it from all angles. I love it. I'm here for it. We talked about this yesterday. You guys are not here for this. The Jalen Hurts conversation has gotten loud. It's gotten loud. There's people from other teams saying, look, when we watch film, Jalen's not our concern. We don't worry about him. We don't care. I love that Levante David said that because it justifies everything I've ever said about Jalen Hurts. He is not the engine. He is the driver. He is the bus driver, but he is not the engine that makes that offense go. So to me, I love this. Look, at the Super Bowl, when they rolled out all those quarterbacks, Jalen Hurts, the only one out there with his sunglasses on, too cool for school. Dude, you're there with the GOAT. You're there with the GOAT. Respect it.
Hold on.
He comes off like a little bit of a douchebag to me, but he's not liked. He's not liked. His personality is very dull. And
by who?
Now he's changing plays in the huddle. Doesn't even want to listen to the offensive coordinator. What are we doing?
Sounds like he's playing quarterback, if you ask me.
No. Quarterbacks do not change plays in the huddle.
Oh,
they change plays at the line of scrimmage when they see something.
Well, maybe if Russell Wilson changed the play in the huddle, he'd have a second Super Bowl.
Well, he should have changed it at the line of scrimmage. He should have changed it at the line of scrimmage. You don't know what they're going to come out in. But there's a reason Jalen Hurts doesn't change a lot of plays at the line of scrimmage. If you ever notice, you guys are both quarterbacks. I played quarterback. There's no way that I could read the safeties and the corners if I'm squatted down behind my center. I can't read anything that way. And he's not doing it either. He's squatting down. He's doing his little clap. And he runs the RPO. That's the Jalen Hurts offense. There's a reason. I don't know what it is because I'm not in the room. But there's a reason this dude has had 6 offensive coordinators in 6 years.
The whole team has had 6 offensive coordinators in 6 years.
No, it's the quarterback's been the quarterback. And you continue to have to get a new offensive coordinator every single season.
You know
why?
That makes you a very good quarterback because OCs ain't up to par. That's what they're finding out. Oh, you can't keep up with our quarterback? Man, we got to get a new one.
I don't think it's not hard to keep up with Jalen Hurts.
You can't handle our 2-time appearing Super Bowl champion.
Oh my!
Right? 2-time appearing, 1-time win.
Okay.
1-time win.
Yep. Great.
1-time Super Bowl MVP. Great stats. Rushing out the window, but you don't count rushing yards. Yes, you do. He's a quarterback.
I know they play like a wishbone style offense, but come on.
No, the position is new. Your rushing stats matter.
No.
All the MVPs of the last, other than Stafford,
which you were like 1930s. What are we talking about?
Okay. Look at the last 7 MVPs. Look at the last 7 MVPs.
College RPO offense because Jalen Hurts is limited up here. And in here,
crazy.
Looking at the field, he doesn't.
National champion too, isn't he? Sounds like he's a winner.
Oh, you mean the game that he got benched in and Tua had to come and bail him out?
Where's Tua? How's Tua doing? What team is Tua on? Second team?
I mean, Tua came in and won that game. That's what I know. You're talking about national champion. Tua came in and won that game. Jalen Hurts had to go to Oklahoma the next year. Jalen Hurts
couldn't even stay at Alabama. All you want. There's no basis to this argument. The media, like you said it's getting loud, and that's because the Eagles are a loud team. When things happen like this, people want to tune in. Why? Because people don't like how Jalen Hurts has handled everything perfectly. He's not big in the media. He's not crazy about this. And you go 15 years ago, and this is what the fans wanted. They wanted the calm, cool, collective quarterback. But because he's doing it, it's a problem, right? There's no problems in Philly. The owner came out and said it. That's the only fact that's out there. You're listening to Levante David. You know what what's he doing right now? What's he doing right now? Is he playing?
Retired.
Is he still playing? Right, retired. Jalen Hurts is still playing.
But
these guys don't matter. They're not in the room.
You're not going to listen to a guy that played in the NFL, watching film on this dude, and said he's the guy we're not worried about. We were not worried about
because you don't. That's the point of the RPO offense. You don't worry about the quarterback. He's delivering the ball to every playmaker possible.
They said all we had to do was run cover zero
in space as possible.
They said all we had to do was run cover zero. That's all.
Based on Jalen Hurts' stats, that RPO is running very, very well.
Go ahead, Brandon.
That engine is running very,
Brandon
very
has
well.
So much to say. You could see it in his face. Like there's just he wants to talk so badly. He has so much because he always got a lot to say when it comes to Jalen. I love this. This is such good conversation. Let's go. What do you have?
I think the criticism on this guy is such a lazy take. It's such a lazy take.
Why is it lazy?
Well,
that's a weird word.
There's some legit critiquing here, right? As to all quarterbacks, right? Does he hold on to the ball too long sometimes? Yeah, he does. Is it a non-traditional style offense that you're not used to seeing? Yeah, it is. It's very system dependent. You have a really good running back. You have great playmakers around you. But what is the one thing your job as a quarterback to do? Tim?
Winning games.
Oh, the quarterback does not win the games. Your job is to deliver the mail.
Okay, don't turn the ball over. It's that simple. Don't turn it over.
The guy has had over 170 total touchdowns. He's as far as turnovers go, he has 3 turnovers ever in the playoffs. Right? He's extremely efficient. He moves the chains.
He doesn't have to do much.
He's last and third down, but I let you guys talk. So it's more so let me talk because your take is garbage juice. And you're only going off of this of what a divisional opponent said. By the way, he kicks his ass all the time too.
A hater.
He kicks his ass all the time too. He wins over 70+% of his games since he's taken over as a starting quarterback. He's very cool, calm, and collected. Is it popular? No, it's not popular. Boring is not popular. Boring is not popular, right? Does he have a good offensive line? Yeah, he does. But who's that guy that actually moves the engine? Because the last time I checked, those quarterbacks in Philly, they were all long and gone. Nick Foles, Carson Wentz. We can keep going down the list, right? Kenny Pickett came in, a former first-round pick, couldn't beat him out. Howie drafted him in the second round. Why? Because Carson Wentz at the time was an MVP candidate. But, wait, he didn't look so well. And Jalen Hurts ended up taking over. When was the last time
Carson got hurt?
Brett, he actually did. He was drafted in the second round to take Carson's spot.
Carson was hurt. Once he got hurt, Carson was never the same.
Was he? Or was he a shit teammate to everybody? Because that's a media thing as well, too. You can go look that up, right?
It was.
This guy's had offensive coordinators since 2016. He's literally had a new offensive coordinator every year. 2 of them, which are head coaches in the NFL. I wonder why.
Well, it wasn't for running the Jalen Hurts offense because they run the same offense no matter who's there.
He's efficient, Tim.
He makes you look good.
Efficient when you're not doing much.
How is he not doing much? He makes you look good. You say he's not smart up here. Trust me, he is an NFL franchise quarterback who makes over $200 million. I can guarantee you he knows how to read defenses. So that's another lazy take.
Really? Because Cam Newton came out and said flat out, when I was in the NFL, no one taught me how to read a defense.
You're talking about
Cam Newton taught
Jalen Hurts, a guy who is a Super Bowl champion and an MVP and played his best ball in the biggest games of his life.
Okay. Why does he hold on to the ball so long if he knows what he's looking for?
I don't know, Tim.
I know why, because he can.
Why does Joe Burrow hold the ball all the damn time and gets hurt and blames it on the O-line? I don't know. Could you tell me?
Okay.
That's a lazy ass.
Yep.
I told you. Lazy
I told you.
I watch a lot of his games, and I've been saying this since the beginning.
You don't like him.
I don't like him.
You don't like him since Oklahoma, since Alabama. You don't like him when, in fact, he's one of the most winningest quarterbacks in the NFL since he's taken a step as a starter. Go and look that shit up.
I don't disagree with that. He's played on an A+ team his entire career, so good for him.
What has your guy done?
Who? Dak?
Who else? Oh, that's your guy? Because you on him too.
I just assumed that's what you were talking about.
Who's your guy? Who's your guy?
You don't think Dak Prescott would win in Philly?
Who's your guy?
No.
Who's your
Dak's
guy?
not a winner. Dak wouldn't win anyway. He's not a winner. He's not a winner.
Josh Allen? Is he a winner?
Nope. Never even sniffed a ball.
First of all, now we're getting into team dynamics again. We're talking about wins and losses.
Wait.
You're crediting
your losses
how
are
come
only
he
important
performs in the biggest games of his life? How come he performs the best?
Outside of this year against Denver, Josh Allen has played great in playoff games.
I'm not worried about that. When the game is on the line, when it's the championship, when it matters, does the man play his best or not? Yes or no?
Did he beat Patty?
Yes or no?
Question. Did Josh Allen beat Patrick?
Josh Allen doesn't play safety and give up a touchdown with 13 seconds to go. Okay.
Josh Allen also turns the ball over every damn time too.
No,
Jalen Hurts beat Patrick.
The only thing I'll give you is that Jalen is efficient.
Playoffs, Tim. 21 touchdowns to 3 interceptions.
I told you. I agree. He's efficient.
What are we talking about?
He's not asked to drop back and scan the field
He's
and throw the
not.
ball 30 times a game. He's not.
He didn't need to.
He throws about 14 slants a game, about 3
That's not
deep
true.
balls a game.
Does
and a
it
couple curls.
win games? Yes or no?
The Eagles win games, yes. Why are we putting wins and losses on the quarterback again? I thought we agreed it wasn't wins and losses weren't 100%
At
on
the
the
same
quarterback.
time, your job as a quarterback is to win games. He's been
Right, but he's had the top. He's had a top 5 defense every time he wins games.
He's not going to be a guy that throws for 4,000 yards. Just because you throw for 4,000 yards, that automatically makes you a good quarterback.
Okay.
Does it? No, it doesn't.
It makes you a good quarterback. Yeah, if you can throw 4,000 yards in the NFL, you're a good quarterback.
Not really, because I could also say if you're saying Dak Prescott's a good quarterback, he's getting a lot of garbage yards, just like Trevor Lawrence, just like a lot of these guys. Does that make you a good quarterback? Would you rather go 15 to 20, 175 yards, 2 touchdowns, or would you rather go 22 of 35 for 365, 3 touchdowns, 3 picks? Which one would you want?
Well, obviously, we want the first one.
Of course. So he's very efficient, right?
We agree with that.
Oh,
I agree with you on that. He's efficient, but
what else do you want?
He's also had
what else
A+ defense, A+ O-line, A+ wide receivers,
Actually,
A+ running back. When's he going to play on a depleted team?
Last year than they've been in the last 5 years statistically. Go look it up.
Why?
Yeah, they didn't win last year.
I've been waiting on this.
They didn't win without a good O-line last year, did they? They didn't win.
They did. They got to the playoffs, Tim. They got
to the playoffs.
They didn't win. They didn't win.
Oh my God! They have to win the Super Bowl every year.
What are franchise quarterbacks supposed to do?
I'm just saying.
Get your team to the what? The playoffs.
I don't like how the goalpost is moving, though, when we talk about now we're back to wins and losses, putting those on the quarterback only.
Dude.
That's not fair.
Pick, Tim, here you go. Pick a category. And I will just pick one thing about Jalen, and I can tell you why. Just pick one so we don't move the goalposts. Pick one. Just pick one that has any type of non-emotion in it.
What do you mean? Pick one what?
Pick something. What, is he too short? I'll tell you why the shortness works. I can tell you all of that while it works.
Height. I don't care about his
Yeah,
height.
you commented on the fact that he has to squat down and he
doesn't have to squat down. He chooses to do the weirdest shotgun stance I've ever seen in my life.
Would you like me to explain it to you?
Looks like a wildcat. He plays wildcat the whole game.
Would you like me to explain that to you?
Snaps the ball extremely fast. They said it on the segment, man.
He has to get down like a shortstop, third baseman.
You can't get it. You have to bend down and get ready for it.
Why doesn't he like to go under center except to do?
Why would you? It's not in the offense.
Under center is amazing if you can do it. Obviously,
how many other teams do it now? I bet you it's not more than 10. I bet you it's not more than 10.
You got mad because he wore glasses in a flag football game?
No, not the flag game. Not the flag game. I'm talking about the Super Bowl when they announced all the legendary MVP winning quarterbacks. He was the only one with his glasses on, too cool for school. And I know that's a thing, and it's cool.
It's sunny outside.
It wasn't sunny outside. They were indoors. They were inside. They were inside of a building. Okay, I get it. There's Lowe with his sunglasses on.
Hey,
I'm just saying.
I
have said for years he comes off like a douchebag to me. I don't like the fact that he is not a traditional style quarterback. That's true.
When Joe Burrow does
I hate the RPO. I freaking hate that we have allowed high school and college football dynamics to come into the NFL. I hate that.
It's not
we take the thinking away.
You don't. The game is too fast to even think now. You can only think so fast. So you have to pre-snap read, right? When that came in, that changed the game. Now, RPO allows you to get the ball to your playmakers very, very fast. It allows you to get a quarterback that just has to be smart pre-snap and as soon as the ball is snapped. There's no dropping back 5 seconds if you don't have to. There will be situations in the NFL where you have to. But the RPO scheme is perfect when you build a team that it fits. So is any offense. Wayne Key, Dan Marino.
What it is, he's a tremendous
That's
leader.
what I wanted to comment on. He wins.
Man.
He's a great leader.
Is he?
And yes, because you're going off of all speculation. Find me some report-based data or fact-based data, not a maybe, allegedly, possibly said that. I don't want none of that.
I've never heard that he was a good leader. All I've heard is that he's not liked in the locker room. I've never heard that he's this great team leader. I've heard Dak is a great team leader. I have not heard that about Jalen.
You can see that Jalen Hurts is a great team leader.
I see him sit on the bench with his little iPad for a few minutes and then put it down and just sit there.
They're not paying that man.
He doesn't talk to anybody.
He's not worth it. I'm telling you.
Because he knows the cameras watch. He talks to him. AJ Brown has already said it. AJ Brown says he's good, bad, ugly, blue, red. I love him. I hate him. AJ Brown don't know what he wants. And guess who's managing that person? Jalen Hurts. In any other offenses, you got upset and, Diggs is a problem. Diggs is this because Josh Allen couldn't handle him. That's why. Jalen Hurts can handle his stud receiver and make sure that the media does their thing.
Listen, if Jalen Hurts is the one that is handling A.J. Brown, then kudos to him because I can't stand a diva receiver. I really can't.
Well,
not a super
diva receivers.
No, they can all be a diva, but they can't be super divas.
I'm going to tell you right now.
You
love Bill Parcells, correct? Go down the 11 commandments of a quarterback and look at everything that is, right, and what it represents. He is the perfect example of it.
Okay. I'll put this in terms that you will understand, Brandon. You know how you get a club? You don't like the club. You don't like to hit it because the face doesn't fit your eye. You always say to me, and I don't understand that because a club is a club to me. But you have like an eye and you have a flavor of club that you like, and if it doesn't fit your eye, it makes it hard for you to hit that club. That offense does not fit my eye. And it makes it hard for me to watch. I don't like it.
It still could be a good
I don't like it.
It still could be high quality. It still has precision. It still has forgiveness. You could still put it to the hole. It still gets things done. I could still make a birdie off that fucking iron. Right or wrong?
Well, you're a better golfer than most.
Well,
that's fine. I was just trying to illustrate
which is why they're trying to find
your ability to play golf.
That's a perfect analogy because look, you said it. You're a better golfer than most, right? They're trying to find a better OC than most, and the 6 that they've had have not worked.
In the last two that he had success with are head coaches.
They got promotions.
They're also saying that. They're also saying that he's not a coachable guy. No one wants to work with him, is what they're saying. That's coming out. I'm not saying that.
Why fix something it ain't broke?
It ain't coming out from anyone with credibility.
Yeah,
it's not
allegedly. No, it's all an allegedly person heard from someone that possibly stands outside of the stadium who rented a ticket for the day before, who slept underneath the bleachers and heard them say.
Okay, I'll just say this. Okay. I've always been told by my elders that where there's smoke, there's fire. And this is not the first time that this has come out about Jalen Hurts and his personality, his likability, and his coachability. This is not the first time. So I get what you're saying. Allegedly, but we have heard this.
There's smoke and fire in the Eagles offense, in the Eagles OC, and all that leads to one tip. The tip of the spear is who? Jalen. So he will be in front of the fire when it's there, and he will be not in front of it when it's not there. Either way, he's leading the pack. He'll fall on the sword for his guys. He'll take the heat and say, yeah, cool, they're saying what they want in the media. It doesn't bother him. Philly is okay. They do this all the time. We talk about this.
And he'll never give him a reaction. Why? Because he's a coach's kid. He understands the mission. He's not worried about outside naysayers, who's ever not in the locker room. Ignore the opinions of others. That is the very first thing in Bill Parcells' commandments of quarterback. If you're not in house or the coaches or players, no one knows what the hell is going on. He ignores it, and they hate it, and they try to find something that's wrong with him. Is he the best thrower of the football? No, he's not. Is he the fastest? No, he's not. Is he efficient? Yeah, he is. Does he win games? Yeah, he does. Does he limit turnovers? Absolutely. Does he win playoff games? Yeah. Does he play great in the biggest games of his life? Yeah. So what are we talking about?
I agree with almost everything you just said. Almost until you said, does he win games? Because obviously, again, I go to the team and the team that he plays for. Do you think Jalen Hurts, if Jalen Hurts played for, I don't know, who's the worst team in the league? The Panthers? If Jalen Hurts played for the Carolina Panthers, would the Carolina Panthers go to a Super Bowl? No.
Probably.
That's tough to say. Like a Super Bowl?
Yeah, it's tough to say. The guy's a leader, man.
You know how many quarterbacks haven't gone? If Josh Allen played on the Commanders, would he go to the Super Bowl?
I'm saying it helps. It helps to be able to run that
Josh Allen can't get to one on his own team.
It helps him when he gets to run that style of offense that's been built around him, right? That the one thing Howie did was say, this is the type of quarterback you are, and I'm going to build around you, and he did a great job of that.
Great.
But to run that style of offense, you have to have a great defense on the other side. Because you give up 30 points, you're going to lose.
So don't move the goalpost. Take exactly what you just said. I'd like to see
him play on a team with an average to poor.
Why? This is to please the fans. He's perfect where he's at. He's already. He does. He leads it and does.
Guy fails so bad.
I know. I want to see him level up. I want to
It's
see what
very
he can
weird
do without an
industry.
A+ defense.
Level up.
It's very odd.
That's the guys that
But yet
we're
you want
talking
to.
about.
But yet
This
you
is
want to hand a
crazy.
baby bottle. You want to give a baby bottle to Josh Allen, who has built a team around him for the last 5 years and still
It
can't
still
get it done.
leads the league in
Really? They
interceptions.
built a team around him? Tell me an A+ receiver on that team. Tell me an A+ defensive
Well, he
player
ran
on
him
that
off
team.
because he's not a leader. He doesn't know how to use him. So Diggs is gone. He ran him
Diggs
off.
was a problem. Diggs was a
Oh, okay.
problem.
Right.
This
Served
is a
us
problem.
well.
This is a
Served
problem.
us well.
All right.
Served Houston well. Served Houston well. Served
Really?
us well.
He's getting
AJ
out of
Brown is
New
the
England.
problem.
He's
Okay,
already
perfect.
out of
So
New England.
that's legal issues. He did
They
great.
already
for us.
got him out of Texans. Wait a minute. When
Vrabel
you're a
would
receiver and
gladly-
they keep shipping your ass
Hey,
off,
man, what did
you're
Josh
a
Allen do
problem.
in college, man?
He got hurt. He got hurt. But anyway,
Just
go
'cause you
back to
can
your
catch a
Josh
ball
Allen.
doesn't mean
Let's
you
go back
are
to your. Let's go back
above
to Josh
everyone
Allen
else.
here
It's a
and having a
common thing,
problem.
man.
Josh Allen couldn't fix the
bro.
problem, but AJ Brown is a problem. Correct? Who's
I
handling
don't
that?
see AJ Brown as a problem. AJ wants the ball. AJ should.
Oh,
AJ
when he
gets
gets
the
the
ball.
ball, what happens?
He
Oh,
drops
shit.
it. Yeah.
This year,
and then
he had a
says,
couple
"Well, I
drops.
didn't get it
That's
enough."
Dude,
And then says, "Well, I didn't get it enough."
this
Sounds
is
like the
just-
same thing that
I
Diggs
mean,
was
it's hard
saying.
when you don't see the ball until late in the third quarter. I'll give them that. That's tough. It's tough for
Dude,
any receiver.
I don't understand your narrative on this guy.
It's a
I just
certified
don't.
hater, bro.
Well, I mean,
And I'm a certified hater too. I'm a certified hater to Dak
Yeah, you
Prescott.
hate Josh Allen. I know that.
No, I hate
No,
Dak
not you,
Prescott.
Brandon. Lauren does.
I don't hate Josh Allen. I like Josh Allen, but I hate
No,
him
you
now
don't.
that you give him all this baby crib and coddling and extra steps
Yeah,
to
you
move
do
around.
coddle.
If Josh
You're
Allen
making
played
me-
on the
you're making
Philadelphia
me not-
Eagles,
No,
he would have
Oh, wow.
3
Here
Super
we go.
Bowls by now. Are you kidding me?
I don't think so.
I wish
Josh
I could
Allen
say
He's
that.
got a turnover
Josh
issue.
Allen is worlds better than Jalen Hurts. Come on now.
He's got a turnover issue, but he ain't
Let's
the
be
most
fair.
accomplished.
Yeah,
Next.
he's not coachable either because they got rid of the
Yeah.
OC. So
Guess so.
Josh Allen's
Yeah.
not coachable.
The OC is actually the head coach now, so I don't know what you're talking about. They didn't get
Yeah,
rid
he
of
got.
him.
Oh,
They
so he got a
promoted him.
promotion. Oh, like the two that Jalen did. The two that Jalen
Kellen Moore was
Hurts
already going to be gone.
helped get
We knew
promoted.
that.
Right.
We knew that.
Yeah.
Got it.
I'll tell you,
Yeah.
as a guy that can
Dak
be an
didn't get him
offensive
the
coordinator,
promotion.
the Eagles is not a job I would want. I'll just put it that way.
Right, because Jalen Hurts is what? Tough to coach on his end or tough to
He's
coach
not
from the
your style,
OC's end?
bro. Not your style.
Not my style. No, I
Yeah,
wouldn't.
you wouldn't
Well,
interview the
no
job.
desire to do
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Here's the thing.
No
My
desire to
style
do
is
that.
to win. I don't give a damn how we do it.
I got you.
Go
I
in.
got you. All
Go
right.
win.
Well, that
I'm
was
not
fun.
enamored by passing stats and touchdowns. That doesn't tell the whole story.
I get you. And the winning doesn't tell the whole story either, though.
Shit.
Like you got to
Shit,
put it
that's
all
all that
together.
It
matters.
to
does
make
erase
it
some
go.
of that negativity, doesn't it?
That's all that
Yeah,
matters.
It erases some of the negativity, doesn't it? Absolutely.
Situation matters, though.
Oh God.
Does it? If Jalen Hurts is on the Jets aren't winning games. I'm sorry.
And Josh
Doesn't
Allen
matter.
is on the Jets. They're not
Jets are winning games. Yes.
No, they're not.
He's a difference maker like that. So you're telling me Josh Allen, if you're building a team today,
He can't
and
win
you have the
games in
option to
Buffalo.
take one of those two
No,
quarterbacks,
I'm
you're
not taking
Josh
him.
Allen?
No, I'm not. No, I'm
You're
not.
taking Jalen Hurts?
Give me
You're
a
gonna throw
winner.
about 20,
Give me a
24
winner.
times a game? Okay.
Give me a winner.
You better have an A+ defense, best
Good.
O-line in
We'll build
football,
that.
and the best running back
And
in
he won't
football.
take the
Then
highest
maybe you'll
deal
win.
either. He won't take the highest deal either. So
I was just
we don't
about to
have
say
worry
that too.
about
I'm taking the cheaper one too. More
Yeah,
bang
give me
for
a
your
cheaper-
buck.
definitely
give me a
cheaper.
guy who give me a guy who can, be efficient and not turn the ball over all the time.
Okay.
The dude still leads the league in turnovers since he's been in the league, Tim. Like, come on, bro. I guess
I don't know why you're
to.
trying to move Josh Allen around. He's in a team where they are building around him. They've given
They've
him
been
whatever
doing
he
that
wanted and
for
needed.
years.
And the leading rusher isn't good enough. The leading rusher in the NFL is not good enough.
Yeah,
A good O-line is
that
not
ain't
good
good
enough.
Yeah, what
But
happened
now
to the
he's like,
leading rusher
well,
in the playoffs?
well,
He disappeared.
Because Josh Allen wanted to run the ball. He takes it all on him in the
Oh,
playoffs.
I don't think
That's
so.
why
Realize
Diggs is
how
gone.
much of
That's why
like
Diggs is
Jalen
gone.
Hurts
That's why
is
Gabe
on the
Davis
ball.
left. That's
Is
why
that
these
why?
guys don't want to play with Josh, because it's
Oh.
all the Josh Allen show. It's the
Oh.
Josh Allen show
I'm
in the
glad you
playoffs.
were in the huddle and you know exactly what was going on. You know exactly what
I could
plays
say
were
the
going.
same
Same
thing
with you. I
about
can say the
Jalen
same
Hurts.
thing with Jalen
I can say
Hurts.
the same thing with
But I
Jalen
can
Hurts.
watch the game and tell you what Jalen Hurts is doing. It's
We
good. I can
all
watch
watch
the game and
Josh
tell you-
Allen.
Josh is doing.
He's just
We don't
running
know what's in the huddle,
around.
though. We don't know what's in the Bills' huddle. We don't know what plays are coming in. I guarantee he's not changing the play in the huddle.
No, he's just saying, I'm just going to run this bitch anyway.
Well, I mean, to be fair,
Josh
him
is
and a few
reckless
other
with the
guys
ball.
are
Jalen
asked
Hurts
to
isn't.
carry their
Heck,
teams.
Give me a guy who's not reckless with the ball.
They're not asked to carry their teams. It's what they want. It's what the
No,
tendency they can't.
what Josh
it's a
Allen
tendency. It's a
to do.
tendency they can't shake. No, he can't shake it. He's going to always try to carry his team. He wants to be the guy. Look at Baker. Look at Baker. Look at Baker. Same thing. They have the I am the guy gene, and they want to be the superhero, and that's what they're always going to do. It's that simple.
Jalen just bores you, and you don't like the boring quarterbacks. He's boring.
No, because Tom Brady was supposedly boring, but what Tom Brady did at the line of scrimmage was legendary, and that's what I like to see.
Also didn't have the talent that Jalen Hurts has. He can't utilize his legs to get out of things.
He also didn't have the talent around him that Jalen Hurts has.
He doesn't present the threat. He doesn't present the overhang in the box.
Okay.
You cannot play Jalen Hurts like you play everybody else. He'll kill you with his legs.
Correct.
Yep.
Okay,
yeah, he'll run around.
So you're penalizing him because he can run.
That's keeping my defense fresh. There's a reason why they're a very good defense, Tim, is because they have time to rest and reset and get back on the field at
10 play drives.
Come on, bro.
It wasn't the fact that they had eight plus
Saquon
defensive linemen. It had nothing to do with it.
There's a reason.
Two of the best safeties in football, one of the best corners in football. None of that mattered. I'm just saying he plays on a really good team, dude.
Tim, when you have a guy who can utilize his legs and get you first downs and sustain drives, defenses naturally play better. They just do because they're not on the field every other time. Now, he does have some criticism. He was last in third down conversions. We got to clean that up immediately, right? Sometimes he holds on to the ball too long. So he's not the perfect quarterback, but no one is. Everybody has flaws, but I can't sit up here and say he's not smart enough because he's in this offense. Dude, that dude's $100+ million quarterback in a big city franchise and's won a Super Bowl and a Super Bowl MVP. Yep. Miss me with that shit.
Cam won an NFL MVP and couldn't read a defense. Cam went to a Super Bowl and couldn't read a defense and admitted it that he couldn't read a defense.
Why are we going from Cam Newton to Jalen Hurts?
I'm just saying that if I say because you said it was ridiculous to think that he can't read a full field. I think he's a half field guy.
He's too dumb.
I didn't say he was dumb.
Yes, you did.
Okay. I say he's
Josh Allen. Josh Allen is closer.
He's not.
Josh Allen is closer. Josh Allen's closer to Cam Newton than Jalen Hurts is in comparison.
Josh Allen does a lot at the line of scrimmage. What are we talking about?
Does he?
Does he?
Yeah. Watch a Josh Allen game closely. Watch. This is what we're going to do this year. He calls protection. He calls protection. He doesn't change because of the safeties and corners that are moving. Josh Allen calls protection. So that way he knows his escape route to run the ball.
I don't know what you still want to see out of a quarterback. There's different types of play calls. There's probably 3 play calls and there's probably 2 kills within each set, right? So if a guy yells kill, 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 that is changing the play. He doesn't have to point out, hey, over here, hey, motion out, hey, watch 35. A lot of that is preset, bro. It's a different game now. It's a different pattern of movement. It's all about leverage. So if we have a kill, 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 the quarterback is still killing that and probably either running the ball or he's taking that opportunity, either that 1 or 2 or A, B thing. Like,
now, don't get me wrong.
Stop downplaying these guys. Like,
don't get me wrong though. It is still a sight to see. Don't get me wrong. It's still a sight to see when you get a Joe Flacco or Joe
Burrow does it. Joe
Burrow acts like he does it. He acts like he does it. And I kudos to him to trying to get on the path. But no, we don't googly eyes. We don't googly eyes like Stafford or when Phillip Rivers came back and we hear it.
Say Phillip Rivers is the best example.
Right, but that's gone. This is 35 and up. This is 40 years old. That's gone.
Well, we need to get back to that. I'm tired of this. We can't do that because
it's too slow. The game is faster. That is too slow. And the quarterbacks nowadays aren't. It's not that style, not that efficient. Why? Not because the receivers suck. They're clearly better. Not because the quarterback can't make the reads and not throw. He's not physical. No, they're stronger, bigger, stronger, faster. So are DBs. They're 6'3", 210 now. DBs.
I'm gonna start watching flag football because why do I have a feeling we're going to go backwards and we're in a couple of years we're going to be in a wishbone formation running the option all freaking day.
The game is more spaced out now. And when you go back and watch it in your era, the 90s, the 2000s, everything was condensed. Everything was about running backs. Everything was about ground and pound, open up a play action look or check at the line of scrimmage. It's
Jared Goff still does that, by the
11,
way.
12 personnel. You're seeing a lot of 10 personnel, some empty sets. You're seeing some 20. You're seeing some 11 as well, too. But you're seeing a lot of motions to help predict that. You didn't see a lot of motions back in the 90s and 2000s. There wasn't a ton of motion and shifts. There was a few
shifts more than motions. Yeah,
the Cowboys really started that with Tom Landry.
So to me, it's like they're already predetermining what coverages you're going to get. Now we're getting a lot of match covers, some quarters looks now, because these guys can move in space. The older guys, they couldn't move in space like that with vertical guys. You would get toast. That's why they play in the box so damn much.
In my opinion, it's like an accordion. I think the run game is about to come back. Do I think the quarterback positions will go back to that? No. But I think you're going to get back to a running game because you've seen this before, right? Dan Marino came out. I'm sure at that time, too, a lot of people were upset with, what the hell is this? She's just dropping back 5 receivers, no run, no nothing, right? They were probably upset in that times, too. But then in the 90s, you got back to running the ball. You got back to downhill running, right? Terrell Davis. You got the Emmitt Smith. Like, I mean, the command. What were they? Redskins, right? They were moving around. Like, it's just how it worked. Now, is the quarterback's game. We saw the quarterback era all through the 2000s because of Tom Brady. Well, Tom Brady's gone, so it ain't gonna look like that. Aaron Rodgers is gone. Well,
Aaron Rodgers is still. I just want to point out, Aaron Rodgers still plays the game like that.
But he runs the RPO. He's incorporated the RPO into his modern, game.
Jared Goff, Matthew Stafford.
That's it.
Oh, no. What's his name up in Sam Darnold and Kirk Cousins. All these guys play quarterback.
No, they don't. There's a segment on Kirk Cousins, and he was back in Washington. And Kyle Shanahan asked him if he wanted more autonomy of the offense to be able to call and do different checks. His ass said no. That's way too much. Give me 2 plays, and I can alternate off of that. There is an actual footage of that. So I'm telling you right now,
I'm disappointed.
The game is too damn fast for you to be doing all these changes and shit. I think
why would you
run with an actual receiver or a running back? They can run with these guys now.
Yeah. Why would you be disappointed, Tim? Why would you be disappointed that a quarterback wants something simpler?
Not simpler, but I mean, both you guys played quarterback for me at some point. I always feel like it's easy for me to pick a play off my play sheet based on down and distance and give you a play. It is your job to make sure that if we're in a bad play, you get us into a good play. And both of you have the ability to do that. I don't want a guy to play quarterback for me that doesn't have the ability or doesn't want to have the ability to get us out of a good play and put us in a.
You don't want
Kirk out of a bad play and put us in a good play. Because
maybe Kirk now, yes. But
I might call play based on tendency. They break tendency. I need you to check out. It might be 3rd and 3, and I call it a slip screen because they've been in cover 3 on every 3rd down, but now they come up and press. I need you to call a different play. I don't need you to go, well, this is what coach said. I'm going to do it.
So we go back to that. If there's an adjustment, you have a tunnel screen, they're showing off coverage, or they motion into something different. Alert, 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 kill, kill, kill. That kills the play to run the other play, or you can have a quick option. A quick option is going to allow you to have probably 4 different parts of your quick game. They have that, Tim. It's alert. That's what
you just do what Josh Allen does, run the play and take off with your legs.
I assume that every play in the NFL and most offenses today have the pass variant and the run variant. And if you're in one play and you want to go to the other play, you call the kill. If you're in the run variant, you go to the pass variant. And I assume that most of these plays look very similar to each other, right? They talk about that with the Rams, like all the plays look alike. With the Ravens, all the run plays look alike. We don't know what he's doing back there, right? There was that one year when they didn't know who had the ball, running back, the other running back, Lamar, a wide receiver coming in motion. So I get all that.
The Eagles are the same way, though. They run the same thing on runs and passes. Their passes look like runs. That's how good they are. It's a scheme. It's a fit. Jalen fits it. The OCs don't. Find one that does. That's all they're doing. Philly's fine. Meanwhile, Puka checks into a rehab.
Legs, it creates a bunch of pressure, on interior to stay in their gaps, but it also creates an opportunity for running backs to have some of their best years because of a guy like Lamar or Jalen can utilize their legs. They are threatened by that.
I got you.
Easily.
So you just got to adapt, Tim. Get your ass off the train. Trey.
Well, I don't have to adapt because I'm not an Eagles fan, so I can hate on them all I want. And I will continue to do
I'm
so.
not either.
By the way,
Boomer!
there was talk
Hey,
that
no, Ma, you
Jalen Hurts.
quarterback, man.
There was talk that Jalen Hurts was the best quarterback in Eagles history. I'm going to refute that right now on air because Ron
He
Jaworski
is.
was better. Randall Cunningham was better.
No.
Donovan McNabb was better.
No.
All three of those were better than Jalen Hurts. Without question. Without question.
Really?
I'm pretty sure Donovan McNabb has already gave and passed that torch and said that Jalen Hurts was better. His words.
Oh, Donovan McNabb's a nice guy, but Donovan McNabb was that
because
dude.
Donovan McNabb was not that guy. What?
Oh,
I did see Donovan play. He went to Syracuse and ran like a wing T, slot T offense, and Andy Reid made him a passer. That dude was a runner at best. Andy Reid made him a passer, and Jalen Hurts had Jalen Hurts.
I don't know. That's my opinion. And Randall Cunningham, I'm going to stand on that 10 times.
You know why? You want to know why?
Why?
You want to know why?
Why?
Who did he beat on the biggest stage?
Well, the Eagles beat the Chiefs.
The Chiefs dynasty.
Okay.
He started it and finished it. Hey, he started it and finished it. Hurts started it and finished it.
One of the greatest dynasties, man. And we can say that. I mean, they had a hell of a run. Do they get back?
It's not over.
Yeah. But it's the fact that he went up against arguably a top 5 quarterback of all time, and he beat him. And he beat the shit out of him.
I didn't realize Jalen played defense that day. Did Jalen play on defense that night?
Oh, yeah. I think
he had
Kansas
a sack
City was
and a
actually
tackle.
top ranked. I think Kansas City was actually a top 5 ranked defense at that time. Yes or no?
Yeah, I think Philly was number 1 that year. Pretty sure. I mean, they beat the Chiefs. Patrick did not play well in that game. The Chiefs did not play well.
But didn't Jalen throw for a lot of yards
offensively?
That game, dude, like you like. He gave you what you wanted to see.
He did, and sat up on the podium and pissed him off.
Yeah, did he do that? It was big change.
Is that what y'all wanted? Is that what you wanted to see?
Come on, bro. That dude wins.
All I know, I'll say this.
I want a winner.
And I'll dare you to disagree with me. Yes, they went to the Super Bowl that year, and yes, he won. But if Brock Purdy doesn't hurt his arm in that NFC title game, the Eagles aren't even in that Super Bowl.
Why you got to bring that?
You don't know that.
I do know that.
I do know that. Steamrolling us.
They were rolling through Philly. They were rolling through Philly, bro.
Maybe if Brock Purdy would have changed the play. Maybe if he would have changed the play or something, then he wouldn't.
I'm just saying, if a Brock Purdy injury, Brock Purdy is better than Jalen Hurts. Brock Purdy injury put Jalen Hurts in the Super Bowl. So
is he a better winner? No, he's not.
No.
Okay.
I can't. You can talk about who's better at what. He won a Super Bowl, bro.
The stats, all that. You give me that guy. You give me that guy in pressured moments. He's going to deliver.
Brad Johnson won a Super Bowl. I mean, what are we talking about, dude?
I'm talking about the pedigree of winning. Look at these winner. He wins divisions. He's been to
shout
multiple.
Out to y'all boys.
He's a winner.
We'll be back for a commercial break.
The man said Brad Johnson.
Yeah,
well, he did.
Gosh,
all right, hey, let's move on.